So hello everyone, welcome to Arutech. Guys, welcome to today's video in which I will be discussing with you what should be your strategy when you are preparing for the government schemes for your NABARD examination of 2023. If I talk about today's strategy guys, but before that I just wanted to give you a glimpse of a very important thing, that what are the things that we have put on, the hard work that we have put on to give you a proper analysis, a proper things that are the steps that you need to follow when you're going for government schemes. So if you see this Excel sheet guys, here we have tried to analyze each and every question that was there in your examination. We have tried to analyze from which specific thing the question has been asked, that is in which is a ministry from which the question has been asked, the topic of the syllabus, as well as the sources from which these schemes are being asked. So in today's video, I will be basically summing up this all the Excel sheet data that we have analyzed for you. Okay, but before that guys, before proceeding with the video, I just wanted to give you a glimpse of this very important document that we have brought up for you guys. If you have any doubt, generally we have a lot of doubt that what is the examination pattern, what is the syllabus of the examination, what is the eligibility criteria, then what are the sources that we need to follow when you are preparing for the examination, what should be my strategy. The strategy has also been given, that is a 6-step strategy has been given in this document. ठीक है, जिस तरह से आप इस एग्जामिनेशन को डोमिनेट कर सकते हो. Along with that guys, if you wanted to know about the organization, that what is the role, what will be your role in the NABARD organization, ठीक है, and the important thing, what will be your salary. So each and everything is being given here. और एक बोनांजा मैं आपको और बताता हूँ, आपके इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन के बारे में भी यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है. The strategy for interview preparation is also being given here. So आपको कहीं पे नहीं जाना, you just have to do one thing. Click on the link in the description below and you can download this guidebook that is absolutely free. Yes guys, it is absolutely free. You do not have to pay anything. And also tell me how this guidebook has helped you. Okay, now coming back to the video here guys. First of all, let's see the weightage of the questions, that is weightage of the government scheme that has been asked in the examination. Okay, so you can see in the 2022 examination, because at present only phase 1 has taken place. So 17 questions were there in phase 1. In 2021, there are 21 questions in phase 1 and 20 questions in phase 2. That is 20 marks. 2020, I have brought up this analysis, but guys, 2020 will not be that much relevant because in the year 2021, the examination pattern has changed. Okay, now here if I talk about one very important thing is, if you see this thing, 40% of your phase 2 paper is from the government schemes. 20% of your paper is basically from the government schemes in your phase 1 section, that is your merit section. Now this tells us guys that the government schemes are very important, not just only for phase 1, they are equally relevant for phase 1, phase 2, and you can quote these government schemes also in your descriptive answer writing as well as in your essay when you are preparing for the examination. Now there are some common questions that are always there in our mind when you are going for the government schemes. The first common question is, which government scheme should I cover? Whether I should cover only a single ministry, whether I should cover only a single specific, that is the recent schemes, whether I should cover flagship schemes, or whether I should cover the newly launched schemes. Which means the first question is, which government scheme should I follow? Second question comes from this question is, when you have analyzed the thing कि कौन सी scheme पढ़नी है, then is how should I cover these schemes? Which means what are the dimensions that you have to keep in mind when you are preparing for the government schemes? After that, the question comes is, what are the sources that I need to prepare? Because now you have understood two things. कौन सी स्कीम पढ़नी है, कैसे पढ़नी है, बट अब आता है कहां से पढ़नी है, फ्रॉम विच सोर्स. नाउ कम्स द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, कितने महीने पुरानी स्कीम पढ़नी है. दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, दैट हाउ मच ओल्ड स्कीम यू हैव टू कवर इन द एग्जामिनेशन. It's not like that कि guys government schemes of past 3 years back has been asked. It's not like that. If there is a scheme which was launched in 2014, if a question has been asked from that specific scheme also, that will also be a case, that scheme will be seen in news. The first question, the answer for that is, which scheme you have to prepare. The answer to that is, the scheme should be related to your syllabus and it should be in news. This is the two important thing guys. The scheme has to be related to your syllabus and it should be in news. Okay. Now if I give you an example, here you can see the your syllabus for the ESA section, and here you can see your syllabus of your ARD section. Now in ARD, one thing very important that has been given in the NABARD itself is, if I tell you 2 to 3 schemes that you should not miss, are the schemes that have been clearly defined in your syllabus. That is the Manrega scheme, National Rural Livelihood Mission scheme, Swachh Bharat Mission scheme, the schemes that are related to rural drinking water sanitation program, as well as the Pura scheme, which is a scheme of Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. So NRLM जो schemes हैं, they are related to Ministry of Rural Development. National Urban Livelihood Mission is related to Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, which means both these schemes or both these ministries, I can say, are very important for your examination. Now comes, if you look at the example here, okay, this is a question of Atal Bhujal Yojana, which is directly related to the syllabus of water resources. Then in the year 2022, there was a question on the identification of a scheme, that is PME Vidya scheme, that is related to the syllabus of social sectors education, as well as if I talk about here, TKG, Nipun Bharat, there was a question in 2021 that is again related towards social sectors education. तो पहला point क्या है कि you should be thorough about your syllabus when you are going for the government schemes. After that, if I talk about the schemes should be seen in news. So these are the two questions that were there in the examination of 2022. If I just give you a glimpse here, okay? The first question is about the Atal Vayu Abhyuday Yojana. If you look at the link here, there is a scheme on 2nd of August. Your examination is on 7th of September. 2nd of August, there is an article on old age homes, but here it has clearly defined about the Atal Vayu Abhyuday Yojana. तो detailed article किसके ऊपर आया है आपका Atal Vayu Abhyuday Yojana. Okay, the components of the scheme has been asked. Now, if I come to the second question on Shram Yogi Manthan, here again if you see the link of the PIB, ठीक है जी, scheme is talking about social security schemes. It's not only PMSY, clearly mentioned नहीं है. But if you look at the thing here, it has been talking about प्रधानमंत्री जीवन ज्योति बीमा योजना, प्रधानमंत्री जन आरोग्य योजना, प्रधानमंत्री श्रम योगी मानधन. So the scheme is seen in news. So this is the first important thing. That is, it's not just only that you have to talk about the, okay, it's not only about the syllabus. The scheme should also be there in the news. It could be old scheme also. It could be new scheme also. Now comes the second important thing is what are the dimensions that you need to cover. So guys, as I've just shown you the Excel sheet, we have tried to analyze that what are the things from which, what are the dimensions that you need to focus when you're covering the government schemes. First thing is identification of a scheme. But for identification of a scheme, all the things that have been mentioned here are very, very important. TKG, which means you should have an idea about the eligible beneficiaries under the scheme. Nodal ministry, you can see the question of Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Manthan. They have asked the implementing agency there. Okay? Launch year, funding pattern, objective of a scheme, budget allocation of a scheme, tagline, soil health card scheme. They have asked the question many times in NABARD about the tagline of that specific scheme. Okay? Associated company, if some company is being associated with the scheme, that you should also know. Restructuring or amalgamation of a scheme, that you should know. That is the basic dimensions that you should have an idea. If I give you an example here, look at the question that has been asked in 2022 phase 1 examination, that is on the Shrestha scheme. They have asked the question on eligible beneficiaries. Then the Shram Yogi Manthan question that I have just discussed with you, they have asked the nodal ministry or the implementing agency here. And third, if I talk about are the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. So here you can relate it with the current development of the scheme also, as well as with the restructuring of the scheme also, because the premium of the scheme has been changed from 330 to 436. तो ये current development भी है और restructuring भी है of the scheme. So this is, guys, this is the important thing, that what are the dimensions that you need to keep in mind. Now the two questions are being answered, which scheme to prepare and what are the things that you need to prepare. Now comes the third very important question, from where you should prepare these government schemes. Now you guys, if you guys give you an example, in phase 1 there are 17 questions. Out of these 15 questions are from PIB. Phase 1 2021, if I say 25 questions, 20 were from PIB and 20 marks, 18 were from PIB, which means if I talk about majority of the questions from the schemes are from PIB. But guys, if I talk about बाकी क्वेश्चन भी तो करने हैं ना, अगर आप मैं बोलूं 15 क्वेश्चंस पीआईबी में से आए थे, बट इज इट ओनली पीआईबी? Yes, the thing here is, because sometimes there might be a thing that the name of the scheme is being seen in PIB, but the information that they are asking might be seen in some other news purpose. For that, guys, I would advise to the students here is, so these articles, these links I have just shown you, ठीक है, तो ये तो मैंने आपको अभी बता दिए हैं. If I give you the thing, what are the other sources that you should prepare here is PIB. You should comprehend the PIB with the Hindu newspaper, but the most important thing with these two sources are the ministry's website. That is the government scheme website from which the ministry who is releasing that specific or who is implementing that specific scheme, that ministry's website is very, very important for the examination. I'll just give you an idea here. Now there is a question that has been asked in the 2022 examination on this, which is a very difficult question, is that there was a question that Pradhan Mantri Adarsh Gram Yojana has been subsumed under the Pradhan Mantri Anusuchit Jati Abhyuday Yojana, and the question they have asked is PM Ajay scheme has been extended till which date? Now here let's see how PIB should be linked, because this is a very important thing. Okay, I gave you that. Now see here, there was an article on 26th of July on the Pradhan Mantri Adarsh Gram Yojana, and here they have just given a single line that this scheme has now been subsumed under the Anusuchit Jati Abhyuday Yojana. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे पीएम अजय स्कीम के बारे में कुछ भी नहीं लिखा, पीएम आदर्श ग्राम योजना के बारे में ही बताया गया है. बट हियर लुक एट वन थिंग, there the link of this scheme has been given on Adarsh Gram Yojana. Link has been given here. So guys, for that I have opened the link here. ठीक है जी, if I just give you an idea on the website of the scheme. ठीक है जी, so here you can see this is the website of Adarsh Gram Yojana. Now here there are the recent developments under the scheme that has taken place, and if you look at the things here, on 6th of June there is a PDF which is talking about that Adarsh Gram Yojana has been merged under the Anusuchit Jati Abhyuday Yojana on 6th of June. That is there on the website. And now if you look at the question here, this was not mentioned in PIB. ठीक है जी, this is the thing that you have to see here. Now it has been clearly mentioned only on this thing that this secretary letter that was given here, this says that this Anusuchit Jati Abhyuday Yojana will be implemented till 31st of March 2026. Now this tells us this is a really cumbersome process. आप हर एक स्कीम के लिए हर एक वेबसाइट में काफी ज्यादा डिटेल में अगर अंदर जाओगे, so you will not be able to cover the scheme. That's why the coverage of the scheme becomes really difficult here. PIB is an important source, but along with PIB you should also go through the ministry's websites also. Now comes the third important question, what should be the coverage of the government schemes? Irrespective of the ministry, I will again say irrespective of the ministry, you should cover these schemes in such an order. If I give you an example of the question of 2022, there are 17 questions that have been asked. 13 questions are from those schemes that are there in use from the past 3 months, and there are 4 questions that are beyond 3 months, 6 months के बीच में था. 2021, 21 questions, 19 questions from past 3 months, and 2 questions were from 3 to 6 months. For phase 2, the I can say coverage will be widened up. So if I talk about here in the last 6 months, ठीक है जी, 9 questions आए थे और 2 questions आए थे आपके 6 to 9 months में, which gives us an idea that for phase 1 your desirable coverage should be, you should cover at 6 months before the examination. Coverage is required, but out of these last 3 months are really important. Similarly for phase 2 examination, the coverage required is 9 months, but here the last 6 months are really important for the examination. Okay, so guys, now how we are helping you, the strategy that I've discussed with you, the only thing that I've discussed with you is PIB के साथ आपको हिंदू भी पढ़ना है, ministry websites, we are doing everything for you in this very beautifully designed document that is schemes tab. Here what you are getting is not just only the information about the schemes, the recent development about the scheme, you will be giving information about recent development of a scheme. If I give you an idea, recent development, ठीक है जी, then along with that you will get a mind map of a scheme which will give you a detailed presentation of a scheme in a very structured way. Under the mind map you will have the MCQs just in this document. You do not have to go anywhere. ठीक है, इसी document में आपको आपके MCQs भी मिलेंगे, and under the MCQs along with that the important thing here is the recent development that is there. It's not only about the schemes. If any current thing that is being there regarding a scheme, for that we are also creating a monthly quiz on the current developments of the schemes also. Static part of a scheme MCQs will be there under the mind map. Current development questions you will be also getting in our course. Okay, so if you are a member of our course, you can access to the scheme step document that has been designed holistically in such a way कि आपकी schemes का हर एक पॉइंट जो मैंने डिस्कस किया इस वीडियो में, which will be covered there. So guys, that was all about the video. I hope you have liked the video. If you have liked the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, ठीक है जी, and then to get the access of the material that we are providing on our YouTube channel, ठीक है जी, you can subscribe to our Telegram channel, the link for which is given in the description below. So this was all from my side, guys. I hope this video gives you a better clarity that what should be your approach when you're going towards when you're working on the government schemes. Still, if you have any kind of doubt, you could drop me an email at hello@aerotab.co.in. You could even have a call with us on the number that is 81462 07241. I hope guys the lecture is fruitful for you. Keep learning, keep preparing hard. Wishing you all the best for examination. Bye bye.